In this session, we will learn how to use the map, collect and toList functions. We are going to do so through a program that is finding the square of even numbers from a list of integers. So let us go into the coding screen. Let us quickly declare a list of integers. Now we will convert numbers into stream. Then we will use the map function. Let us write our own method, square. You can see that this method is taking integer num as the input and it is returning num star num, that is the square of num. Now we will call our square method in the map function, and as this method is static, we can call it directly using the session4 class, the class name. So let us do it. You can see we have called it. This is called method reference. Now we will print the result using the for each function. Let us run our code now. You can see that the result is printed, the square of all numbers in the list. You can see that we have passed our square method as the parameter in our map function. Now closely observe this square method. See, over here num is the input parameter and num is being mapped into its return value, that is the square of num. So basically a change of value, like num to the square of num. It is being mapped. Okay, so the input parameter is being mapped to its return value. Now suppose over here in between these lines, okay, we have some logic. Suppose some if-else logic. Okay, but this logic will be calculated. When we call this in the map method, this logic will be calculated, but only the return statement is the one that is going to be mapped. Okay, so num is going to be mapped only to its return statement. Doesn't matter what logic is written over here. This will be obviously calculated. The logic is going to be calculated, but what is going to be returned is the return statement. So I hope there is no confusion. In the previous session, we had learned how to replace a method using lambda expression. Let us do the same here. In the square method, you can see that the input is num and the logic is num star num. It is the output. So now we will write num, which is the input, then give the arrow symbol, and then we will write num star num, which is the logic. And all together this is called the lambda expression. Let us run the code now. You can see the same result is printed. Now instead of printing the result, let us collect everything into one list, another list. So to collect the result into another list, we'll use the collect method. Here collectors.toList is used to collect the result into another list. So let us define the list as square numbers. Here it is. Let us print our new list, square numbers. Run the code. You can see that we get the same result. So now what we need to do is to print the square of even numbers. So to filter out the even numbers, we need to use the filter method. So where to use it? Just before the map method. So here num is the input and this is the even number logic. Now let us run the code again. So you can see we have got the square of even numbers in the list. So let us summarize what we have learned from this session. We have learned how to use the map method, the collect method, the toList method. We have also used lambda expression and method reference before that. We also used the filter method amongst all of these. And now let us mark our functions green. Congratulations, we have successfully completed 5 functions. In the next session, we are going to practice some interesting programs based on what we have learned as of now. So I'll meet you in the next session. Bye.